All right, my dudes. So today I'm gonna try and then go and explore Mount Pisgah State Park. I'm gonna go to the camping area first. Then I'm gonna go down to, I think what they call the Mount Pisgah Community Park, or I don't know, something like a county park or something like that. But this is Mount Pisgah State Park or Community Park in Bradford County, Pennsylvania. It's only about 15-20 minutes away from where I live. It's a beautiful day. It's a little windy, but it couldn't be any better. And I'm really hoping the campgrounds are open because I've spent a lot of my childhood up there, and I think you guys may enjoy it. And again, I apologize for the wind. It is blowing quite heavy on this mountain, so let's go. Yeah, there we go. Gonna take a left here first. I haven't been up here in years, my dudes, so we're gonna take a drive up in, see what's going on. I think there's just a bunch of pavilions up here, restrooms, stuff like that. Yeah, Hilltop Pavilion, Ranger Station. Yeah, not much to see up here. So we're gonna circle back. Oh, maybe not. Authorized vehicles only. Take a trip down in here. No roadside parking. I haven't been up here in years, like I said, folks, so I really don't know where we're going. Oh, I know where this is taking us. Yep, I sure do. We just went the long way, but there's a beautiful lake down here. I'll show you that in just a bit. There are a couple boat launches, all kinds of pavilions up here. We're gonna take a left. All right, so we are at Mount Pisgah State Park, like I said. I just got to show you this view here. Beautiful, huh? Of course, they got pavilions for family picnics. I don't believe it's anything you have to rent out. It's kind of like a first come, first served basis, but they've always been having this rule: alcoholic beverages prohibited. But what people tend to do is they put them in their car and they pour them in regular cups and stuff. So you don't know if they're drinking beer or soda or juice. But we're gonna take a walk down here to this picnic table, and we're gonna get a closer look at the lake here. There is a boat launch over there, but we're not gonna be driving that way. And actually across that is, we will take a walk over there, but that is a path that goes all the way through the woods and ends up over there, way over there, and we'll end up over there, trust me. There is a parking area with another boat launch. I used to come here as a kid. The pool area is up that way, and I'll get to that in just a few, but I wanted to start kind of down here first. But they are obviously doing some renovating, because I see they got cut trees, and trees are cutting down, and maybe they're getting ready to build something else. Oh, and up here, that's the bathroom. I'm sure it's all locked. But let's continue to walk down here closer to the water. It's pretty high because we've had a lot of rain here in Pennsylvania. But yeah, check this out. Going to take you to the little area where I first ever went fishing. You know what? I'm actually going to get in my car. We're going to drive down there. It's farther than what I thought. So by that little pole there, there's a little path that starts walking through there. There's actually a couple hikers back there sitting on the rest bench. So yeah, I'm going to take you down to the little fishing spot where I first ever went fishing at the age of, oh God, I don't even know how old I was, but I caught 2 bullhead out of this little lake right here. Well, guess what? We're parking. Only temporarily. Yeah, there's a little boat launch here, and there's a little dock you can walk out on, but like, yeah, we would fish all in here. I'll show you. Of course, parking for handicapped, but we would fish all along the water here. But it's a nice state park. A lot of families come here. And I believe right on that little bend there, that's where I first caught my first bullhead. But let's take a walk out on this little thing. Obviously you can see the boat launch. Ooh. Really beautiful up here, folks. If you've never come to Pennsylvania, you're missing out. But up there is the pool, but like I said, we'll circle back around to that. But there's another lake that kind of bends around. Peaceful up here, especially in the summer, in this time of year when there's like nobody here. And I see a vehicle coming, so I'm gonna leave now. So even in the off season, a lot of folks come up here to sit and relax and look at the water. You can even come up here, as you can see, all the picnic tables. There are charcoal grills here that you can come up here and have a picnic. obviously it's usually closed during the winter, but when the weather turns nice like it has been, you can come up here. Oh, I'll show you something before we go too far. This is one of the quick straight stretch trails to get you back over to where the pool area is. I don't know the name of the trail. I believe the name of it is on the other side. We'll figure that out. Again, I haven't been up here in years, but that's one of the trails. A lot of folks do come up here for walks. So this is the other side of the lake. I'm going to show you in just a second. We were way over there around the bend. Now we're way on the other side. Take it way down there to that parking lot. See, there's picnic tables, there's grills, swings to sit at and enjoy. A lot of families come up here to picnic. Again, more grills and tables. I'm kind of being a jerk parking in a handicap zone, but there's like nobody here, so I'm not necessarily worried about that. Now, I can't take it physically into the pool area, but I'm going to show you the pool area. This is a great place, again, to take your family, to have family reunions. I mean, you'll meet lots of friends up here, but if you're in the area visiting, it is a great place. I believe the pool is, oh no, there is water in it, I think. Yeah, there is water. No kidding. I've never seen it empty like this. Pool closed for the season. I kind of fingered that, but that is what the pool looks like. You got the kiddie pool on all the way to the left here, then all the way to the right. It gets deeper. It goes to like 5 foot 6 inches or whatever, 6 foot. So about my height. But it's not very big up here, but it gets to be very, very packed. Changing rooms and bathrooms over here. Ladies over there. You got your concessions right there. Plenty of places to lay out in the sun in the caged area with your families. There are lifeguards on duty. We're going to completely take a walk around here. Again, the whole pool area is fenced in, obviously for the safety of our children. By the way, folks, Mount Pisgah was founded. Mount Pisgah was founded in 1979. So it's really not that old. Older than me, but not that old. It's kind of weird. There's a lot more people around here than what I expected. But it is a decent day, so I understand why there's people here. But I'm going to get out of the handicap area before somebody starts to scream at me. So I see what it is. There's a few elderly folks up here having picnics. And there's also a dad or a brother or a family up here rolling down the hill. Numerous play areas. Sorry I'm in my car, guys. I just don't want to film these folks without consent so I'm just going to continue to drive around here. But again, plenty of pavilions for families to come and relax and enjoy themselves. I'm going to park and I'm going to kind of walk down that trail a little bit. But again, you'll see playgrounds, more bathroom areas. I gotta say, this video isn't what I wanted it to be. I figured there'd be like nobody up here and I could walk around like nobody was, you know. So again, I just don't want to get anybody on camera because I know how some people are pretty anal about that. But I'm gonna park here and I'm gonna take a walk over this little bridge here so we can find out the name of this trail. So again, you can see a little bit of the lake down through the trees there. Another small picnic area. It's kind of in an odd spot, but it's whatever. Yeah, let's take a walk on this trail here. So as you walk along this trail, you can read "If You Give a Pig a Pancake." It's called the Story Walk, and this specific trail is called Oh, Susanna. They got plenty of places to walk up through here, folks. I'll tell you a little bit of the story in a minute here. Oh, Susanna Trail. As always, protect yourself against them ticks. If you give a pig a pancake. It's a story you can read as you walk, but let's take a walk, shall we? And I'll tell you a story. So, at the other side of the lake, there is a trail that goes way up into the mountain. I was walking, I was supposed to actually have kind of like a hiking date, I guess you could say. Well, sadly, my date fell asleep. Never woke up until the hike was over. Now, patch of mud here. There we go. Anyway, she fell asleep until the walk was over. Well, I got walking on this trail, very much inclined of a trail. So my fat butt was out of breath. And some more mud here I'm trying to avoid. I'm not technically dressed for a hike like last time. So when you give a pig a pancake, you read the stories on these plaques as you walk through. She'll want some syrup to go with it. You'll give her some of your favorite maple syrup. It's my first time noticing any of that. Anyway, I walked to a certain point where there's like 1.7 or 1.9 miles left to the trail. Well, then there was another trail that went downhill. I'm like, ooh, I'm out of breath, I'm out of shape, I'm ready to go back. I thought that trail actually led me back to the state park over here, the swimming pool area. Well, that didn't. It took me in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of some farmer's field, and it was clearly still state owned because the paths were cut. I could have continued walking straight, take a left, went back up over the mountain, or taken a right, and there's an area where people can park their cars. So I had very little service on my cell phone, and I had the GPS walking distance back to where my car was, and it was quite a few miles back. So I had walked a few miles further than what I had initially intended. So I walked back on the main road and walked back to my car. Now my hiking date finally got back to me. She's like, I'm sorry, I fell asleep, da-da-da-da-da-da. Naturally, I give, the story to make her feel bad. Because at that time, if you did me wrong, I wanted you to feel bad. Now, I don't care. I don't care. But anyway, we're rolling up on number 2 of our Give a Pig a Pancake. She'll ask you for some bubbles. When you give her the bubbles, she will probably ask you for a toy. You'll have to find your rubber duck. In case you haven't noticed, this is more along the lines for kids. I don't find too many adults, but as you can see back up in there, let me see if I can get a better picture of it here. See the lines up in there? If you don't know what that's for, they're collecting syrup from the trees. I'm sure there's a big old tank around here someplace holding all of the syrup. So we're coming up upon our next story. The duck will remind her of the farm where she was born. She might feel homesick and want to visit her family. She'll want you to come too. She'll look through your closet for a suitcase. Oh, we got a lot more to show you too. There's still like the camping ground area. I'm really hoping I can get in up there because I haven't been up there. It's been longer since I've been there, since I've actually been here. But yes, I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look like. I was gonna say, I think this trail splits off, but I don't think it does. Oh, it might. Oh, there's a trail that walks up to the nature center. Nature center. And there's a warning, always against ticks. Always. So if you're ever on a hike, my friends, do whatever you can to protect yourself from ticks. Wear repellent, cover your skin. I'm fully covered. Sneakers, jeans. Actually, my jeans are too long, so they do go down over my sneakers pretty well. But you'll see through the trees here where we were. We started out right over there. And we're gonna continue walking because, hey, we have a story to finish. And we have lots of time to kill. Oh, here's our next part of the story. When she's all dressed, she'll ask for some music. You'll play your very best piano piece and she'll start dancing. Out of all the hikes I've been on, I never knew there was going to be a storyline along the way. So here we go. We are going to continue on. And coming upon another story here. Then she'll want you to take her picture. So she'll have you get your camera. My dudes, I know it's corny, but it's one of the beautiful things that we have to offer around these parts that's local to me. And we have another story coming up. When she sees the picture, she'll ask you to take more. Then she'll want to send one to each of her friends. Now here in Pennsylvania, folks, we do have a snake to be wary of. It doesn't come out much, but there is a timber rattler snake. I don't know what they look like. I don't know where they hide. I don't know nothing about snakes. I don't like snakes. I don't care to look up snakes. But yeah, we do have that threat of a snake. Here in PA, I don't believe we have very many poisonous snakes, but I think that is actually one of them. Here's another storyline. You have to give her some envelope stamps. Take her to the mailbox. On the way, she'll see the tree in your backyard. She'll want to build a tree house. This is becoming more of a children's thing instead of an adult thing. But again, this is one thing that we have to offer in my local area. another story. So you have to get her some wood, a hammer and some nails. When the treehouse is finished, I'm just gonna go ahead and guess and say that the next couple are gonna rhyme, but it looks like we're ending, or our trail is ending here. But I mean, we're gonna walk all the way back through. She'll want to decorate it. She'll ask for wallpaper and glue. Definitely coming upon the end here. Trail's a little bit longer than what I thought it was. So as always, if you camp, you're not allowed to go in the woods and scavenge for wood. That is a big old no-no. Despite all of the wood that's dead that is laying around, you can't do that. Next installment of our story. When she hangs the wallpaper, she'll get all sticky. Feeling sticky will remind her of your favorite maple syrup. Sorry folks, I can't read. She'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if she asks you for some syrup, she'll want a pancake to go with it. Look at that bug right there. And now, my friends, we're back on the other side where we were. So let's walk back, shall we? And here we are, my friends. We are back to square one. Wow, that wind is wicked. I apologize if you can't hear me very well, but always pick up my dog doo-doo. So after that, your boy needs a little hydration. That's one thing I always want to say to people. I know I've said this in my attempted 6-mile walk to my buddy's house. But if you're going hiking, please, in your pack, take water. Keep yourself hydrated, because getting dehydrated while you're out there, even if you get lost, that's a bad thing. Water is very vital. Used to fish in this pond, but it's become pretty disgusting that we don't fish anymore. There's actually a gentleman down in there fishing right now. So apparently, the O Susanna Trail actually continues. But this is the other side of the lake. There's folks over here picnicking. I don't want to disturb them, so we're going to stay on this side of the restroom area. I'll walk down here, kind of give you a little bit more of a view. So we were see where them trees are right there? We were over on the other side of it. Sorry, my camera keeps focusing. But let's take a walk over here. I'll show you where the O Susanna Trail. We're not gonna walk it. Again, I'm not dressed to walk trails. But this summer though, again, like the Waverly Glen, I promise this summer, we're gonna get on some trails. I got friends that like to hike. So, and beyond the Waytona. But yeah, I'll show you where this trail starts. But it starts over here. I'll show you the entrance, but it goes all through these woods, up over. And the dam I showed you that I didn't get to, It actually crosses the top of that dam and it circles back to the pavilion where we all started from. And you can walk the old Susanna Trail with the storyline I just read you. Yeah, it's a nice place to be. It's a nice place to go picnicking, take your family to swim. You can get some exercise by walking these trails. I'm thankful this park is here. My family has come here for many, many generations. So, but we're gonna walk up to the beginning of this other trail here. Then I'll show you on the other side of the road, the trail I started on and got lost. All right, my friends, we made it to the beginning of the trail, and this is still the Susanna Trail. This hike is 2.5 miles, no motor vehicles, ATVs, side-by-sides, stuff like that. You can hunt up here, and again, protect yourself from ticks, and obviously you can't ride horses. So, but this goes around here, over these two bridges, and it goes up through the woods, around, and like I said, over the dam. We're just not gonna do that today. So I'm gonna turn around, go back to my car. Actually, I'm gonna show you one more thing before we go back to the car. So you remember that story of the trail that I got lost on? It's this one. Ridge Trail, 2.4 miles, Marsh Hawk Trail. So basically what it is I did not stay on the Ridge Trail. I think I went on the Marsh Hawk Trail, which the Ridge Trail keeps going straight at the intersection, and then the Marsh Hawk Trail goes to the right, goes downhill. I think I should have stayed on the Ridge Trail. But after all, like it said, no motorized vehicles, snowmobiles, stuff like that. But that's a long fucking that is a long motherfucking trail. I walked it by myself. It's kind of scary because when you're by yourself out in the middle of the woods, you don't know where the fuck it's going. You don't know where it's going to end up at. It can get scary. So, but I should have just kept going straight when it said there was only a 1.7 miles. I thought I had walked like 5 miles, but it said I had 1.7 miles to go. But I chose to take the other trail, which I thought led down to the park, like I said, and it didn't. But let's walk back to the car and go hopefully check out the community campground. Boy, talk about being watched. That family I said that was having a picnic, I got a closer look. They're a bunch of Amish people. They did not take their fucking eyes off me the whole time I was there. Like when I got in my car and backed out, they watched me. Watched me. Like, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just a YouTuber trying to film a video. Yeah, okay then. So I just looked at my gas gauge. My gas light's on, so I gotta go grab a little bit of gas because this mountain, if we can get up it, if it's not closed, it's gonna take some gas. So I need to go to the gas station, get some gas, and go from there. Cute little farm girl walking along the road. Okay, friends, this is the county park. The campground that I'm hoping we're going to be able to get up into is the county park. The other place with the pool and the lakes was the state park. So I have not been up here, like I said, again, for many, many, many years. I was just a little guy when I was up here. So let's see. It's farm country. And that's fucking new. That's how long it's been since I've been out here. Look Look at these Pennsylvania views, though. I mean, the fields are just amazing. I actually remember camping in this little area at one point in time, but apparently you cannot camp here anymore. Not in this specific site. Got some fucking garbage we're gonna take with us. Mount Pisgah County Park. Believe it or not, one of these overlooks, you can actually see vaguely my grandmother's house. Big ass rocks. We actually used to go down in there, and on the other side of them, when we did camp here, we'd use them as a bathroom. Of course, we would take oh, look, more garbage. We would take napkins and use for number 2 purposes, as well as bagging it up. We never left poo out on the ground. All right, we are coming up in the main camping area. This place has not been used in a very, very long time. I think they are opening it up again. I think they are making new camp spots or building better camp spots. Yeah, like right here is a camp spot. See the fire pit, the wood table. We're gonna drive up around. Bears in area, please be aware. Do not feed, it's illegal. I don't think anybody's gonna feed a bear. Finally, they put in some new bathrooms. Hopefully they'll smell better. It's another campsite. Pull down in here and get this overlook here. There are little trails you can kind of walk. But it's mainly the views. I think this might be the one where you can see my grandmother's house. Maybe not. Brings back lots and lots of memories being up here. Like, I'm excited. I'm not showing it, but I really am excited. I can't wait for them to actually open this back up again, so I can have a spot to go camping. On this little road here, my cousins and I, we used to ride our bikes down and go zipping down through there nice and fast. My family would always yell at the people who drove through fast because kids were at play, you know. But wow, one of the oldest pavilions here. I'm amazed at how well, like, the grounds have been kept here. I think they're going to reopen, and these are actually, they must be, because these are newer picnic tables. Looks like they could redo the ceilings too. So friends, this is Mount Pisgah County Park. Here's a little wood-burned map of the area. Actually, that's engraved and just colored in. But this is the Waytona Trail. Foxtrot Trail is in the black. So holy shit, Foxtrot Trail. And Ridge Trail is in the yellow, which is not very far. No, wait a minute. This is up here. The down below is the state park. Anyway, trails you can walk. They do have a water supply. You can have a fire pit. Down below here, we're gonna take a drive down through. There's another pavilion down there, but I'll show you all that later. There was a playground here, but I don't see it anymore. It was an old wooden log playground area. Oh no, they still kind of do have it. Yeah, let's walk down there. Yeah, buddy. This is cool. This brings back a lot of memories. Well, it's not as much of a playground as it used to be. But this is old rickety lumber. That used to be a swing set. Ain't no swings there no more. Down underneath here, kids have played down underneath. Wow. I can't believe shit's still standing. All right, there's another beautiful overlook out here, and there was something new that I also noticed. First of all, we're gonna take a minute. All the service members, men and women, young and old, veterans actively serving, people that are deployed. If you're watching this, thank you for your service. Your sacrifice for this country allows us to live and allows me to do this. So one thing that is very new over here, they have a statue of what I believe to be the Indian chief of this land. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Anadia Chief Waytona. This was not here when I was younger. This is newer. There's actually a little place where my grandmother lives that we probably will pass on the way home. Little town called Waytona. I never knew any of that. And there's a trail right there that looks kind of interesting. Mount Pisgah County Park. Armenia Mountain, that's in Troy. I don't know where Oak Hill is. The Troy Borough is right over there. Savannah Borough in Tioga County. And here is your view, my friends. Past all the treetops. Look at all the windmills. That is Armenia Mountain, my friends. The other half of my company, my good buddy Matt Putnam, lives over that way. Sunset Rock. This is a trail that goes down through. I really don't have the time to go down through there. Trust me, it's not that I don't want to, but that's pretty awesome. I'm guessing that's a trail. Oop, almost fell on my ass. That's a trail down through there. There's some folks who just walked up through a trail right here. Yeah, we're gonna drive down there though. So that thing about Chief Waytona, right there's another trail. That thing about Chief Waytona, I didn't know any of that. That is all brand new to me. I didn't even think that Waytona would be a Indian name, but it is. And I'm really glad to know that. There's the other road. I'm so happy this is open. I have to take it easy out through here. Yeah, they need to do a lot of cleaning up because this used to be a campsite right here. Oh, that's still remnants of a campsite over here with a picnic table. Right there's another one. And there's a fucking tree down. Scraping my car, scraping my car. Well, we can't go out through there like I wanted. We about to go in a one-way. So this pavilion right here holds important significance because my family, when we had our family reunions, people brought grills up here and just fucking left them. What a bunch of jerks. Leave their garbage all over. My family used to have family reunions right up in here. Little funny story. See, the floor is gravel. When I was like 5 or 6, my Uncle Clifton used to pick on me something fierce. And he put rocks down my pants one night. And I run off out here and he kept picking on me, and I whipped right around and I said, "You cocksucker!" At 5 or 6 years old. I didn't even know what it meant. But yeah, little short funny story for you. Needless to say, I didn't get in trouble. My parents are cool. I didn't get in trouble. My parents were like, "Travis." I said, "What?" They're like, "You don't say things you don't know the meaning of." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So, yeah, a lot of memories up here. So we are coming into the back area. There's another trail. Well, hot damn. Yeah, we are coming into the back area where a lot of people will come out here to party. A lot of underage drinking out here. My family was always like out front. We never really ever camped out here. But I see somebody was probably recently here with that little stack of wood. But yeah, this is where we have to turn around because the tree laying down is right over there. See it? Yeah, that's the road. That's the tree. So we are going to turn around in this big open area. Believe it or not, I think this little area used to be a campsite too. But let me get out of here because it's pretty treacherous. for a low sitting car. So that's it, my dudes. That is Mount Pisgah State Park and County Park. The County Park is not open, but the State Park opens the beginning of May, I believe. I want to say it's like May 4th or the first weekend in May. You can go up there, you can swim, you can picnic, you can fish, you can kayak. They even have like kayak and pedal boat rentals to go out on the lake. But another attraction for Pennsylvania, if you're ever vacationing here and you want to come out, it's honestly quite great. So again, the county park is closed. You can't camp there, but the state park is open again in the beginning of May. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing some traveling. I'm going to be going to Ricketts Glen, Pennsylvania. It's got trails, it's got waterfalls, beautiful views, and I'm going to be going to World's End State Park. That's got pretty much the same thing, but I want to show people the beautiful parts of Pennsylvania, the state parks, you know, the scenery we have. It's really a beautiful state. And I hope you guys consider donating to my Venmo to help fund some of these things. If not, you don't have to, not an obligation, completely up to you. Doesn't change my opinion of you, nonetheless. But now I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna get some grub, and I'm gonna catch a flick. Until next time, y'all be good to each other. Thanks for watching.